Hey, what is up, guys? I'm Avalanche Fan 133, and welcome back to my NHL 16 Be a Pro Goalie mode. This episode might be just a season wrap-up here, because we're in the playoffs, and unfortunately, I am not the starter for the playoffs. We'll have to see. I stopped right here, right when the playoffs started, just in case I start, then, that'd be great. But if I don't, then I can just sim through it, and this will be our little wrap-up video of the season. I'm kind of happy this season went by so fast, but kind of sad, because I only played like 20 games. We'll go over my stats here in a second, but I just want to go over, there's where last episode took place, the 3-1 loss in the Prospects game. A bunch of games passed that I didn't start in, and then I had a shootout loss against Flint. And then I think I started this game, a 6-3 loss against the Kitchener Rangers. And then I just had one more start, I believe, and that was 3-2 here against the Storm. I might have started this Niagara game, but I don't know. Either way, we're in the playoffs against the Storm. I was not named the starter, which I like that I'm not named the starter for realism. I shouldn't be. I had like an 80% save percentage, although that was due to both split between my terribleness of just trying to get used to the game and the fact that I was trying to find some good gameplay settings, especially those first two games of the season. Those were rough. I allowed like 25 goals combined through the first two games. We'll pull up the lines. I think I can look at my stats this way. Oh, wrong one. Goalies. Devin Williams will be our starter in the playoffs. He did a lot better. Is it not going to show me? Here we go. I had 23 games played, 1383 minutes, 6 and 15. 4.8 goals against average. Can't see any more of that. 0.8 save percentage. Why isn't it showing more? I think I had 0.81 or something like that. I could probably pull up season stats, but you basically get it. They were terrible. Terrible numbers. I did get up to 67 overall. We can look at my player growth here. You can't see. I wish it showed my progression through the whole season. Maybe there'll be a little wrap-up thing. My angles 78, that I think was what improved the most. 5-hole went up to 75. I think these all were at 71, actually, all these reflexes. So there's a lot of progression there. I got my rebound control to 74. I really need that better at being a butterfly goalie. My agility got up to 81. I'm not sure what that started at. You guys can see that in the first episode. I might even take a look just to see. Speed 76. I really need that improved, and my vision is really low. That needs to be improved too. I don't think there's much to look at. We'll pull up the playoff tree. While I talk about, there was a tuner update that came out that changed some things up, and I had to change a bit of my gameplay settings. It seems like the AI shoots a little more often for some reason. I'll post a link in the description to the tuner patch notes that I found on the EA forums. And yeah, so also they changed the goalies to where they'll move a little faster during the precision movement, and I like that a lot, although it's thrown me off quite a bit. But here's a playoff tree. I'm not going to read off everybody, but yeah, hopefully my team can win. I kind of hope the other goalie gets injured and I can jump in. But anyways, I might be doing some editing through this. If something pops up, I will cut to it and pop in. Otherwise, I might just edit through this. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to sim this game and see what happens. Okay, after 3 games, we are up 3-0 in the series. We'll take a quick peek at the playoff tree. I just wanted to see before, we got before we could have gotten swept or swept do the sweeping ourselves. I wanted to see what was going on. And we are the only team that's up 3-0. Let's go ahead and sim this and see what happens. See if we complete the sweep. We did not, apparently. Come on. I'm gonna sim again. Win. Yay! And it also said sim to draft when the season was over. I was worried about that. I didn't use that because of, I was worried it was actually going to go to the draft. We won 4-1 against the Storm. Nobody else is done. Alright, so I'm going to sim a few days, and I will pop back in when something happens. Okay, so we are against the Greyhounds. I believe I heard them called Sault Ste. Marie. Unless, I don't know if that's... It looks like Salt Ste. Marie, but I don't know. Let's look at the playoff tree. I know I shouldn't probably look at every little thing, but my team's still in it, and I really want to keep tabs on it. And Kitchener and the Flint Firebirds are up there. What did they do? Kitchener barely got through Game 7, and Flint got through Game 6. And we'll see what happens. I'll pop back in when the conclusion of the series is over. Alright, it is the end of the playoffs. We lost, I believe, in 5 games, I think. Kind of sad. I forgot to mention, I'm projected to be taken in the 3rd round. I heard about a little issue going on that if you sim too many games, you will not be drafted. But that doesn't affect me really at all because I like to play all of my games. I hate having the simulation because I like to look at my stats and think, oh, that's how I did, that's how I'm doing, and all that stuff. And when I simulate, that gets just tainted, kind of. But anyways, 3rd round, let's hope we get drafted to a good team. Let's check a look at this. We lost in overtime the first 2 games. Just think if we had pulled those off. And then we lost. Then we finally won a game, and then lost 2. Got shut out the last 2 games. Ouch. Offense just disappeared. I don't know what exactly is going to go on in the playoffs. I'm not too interested, but I'll pop in probably when somebody wins the championship or whatever it is they win. Okay, we have a champion. North Bay Battalion beat the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds. So, interesting, but I don't know any of these teams and players that are on it. Disappointed that we didn't get really a chance to play. And there's my stats there. They finally showed up again. And every week it's giving me player growth. So, or training, I should say. So I'm putting it all practically into rebound control and speed, or speed and agility and rebound control, because those I really want to work up the most. Anyways, guys, I think the next stop is the draft, and yeah, so jump to that. Alright, I just got a notification that the Stanley Cup champions are the San Jose Sharks. Wow. And then the Calder Cup champions are the San Diego Gulls. So California getting some love. Yeah. Interesting that the Sharks are champions. But we're so close now. I'll just hopefully get us all done. I've been getting 20 hours like each week, which makes the simulating take really long. It's kind of annoying, but I wish they would add like some kind of auto kind of thing. I've been doing 2 on core training and 2 on rebound control about every week. Sometimes it'll give me a little more hours or a little less, and I adjust accordingly. But my rebound control is 77, almost 78 now. My speed is 78. Almost halfway to 79. My agility's up to 82. That's really nice. Might get 1 more week. Oh yeah, I forgot I simmed to there. Might get 1 more week of training. I don't know if it's gonna, yeah. Am I gonna get less? Nope, still 22 hours. Let's go ahead and do more into core training. And then we're gonna do 2 into rebound control, 1 into passing, and 1 into sprints. I wish there was something that took 2 hours. And core training is 6 hours now. I don't know if that's because of the off season for some reason, or if they just changed that in an update. I don't know. Because it used to be, what, 5 or 4 hours? I don't know. Simulate up to the draft. For a second I thought it was taking me somewhere. Got up to 78 on rebound control. That's good. Oh, I'm excited. Who will I be playing for? What NHL team wants me? I'm gonna click here. Start draft now. Here we go. I don't know if it's gonna take really long. If it's gonna show every pick. Oh no, it's just gonna be you have been drafted by. Oh, now it's just gonna count. It's gonna take a little while. So I should be past 90. Or between 90 and 120. Unless somebody takes me early. That'd be great. Like the Avs? Up. 68th, Columbus Blue Jackets. Well, that's interesting. In the Western Conference, I kind of like the Western Conference. Okay, step 1 is done. You've been drafted. Being picked 3rd round by the Columbus Blue Jackets is a pretty good accomplishment. 90 to 120 is the 4th round. I'm an idiot. All things considered, blah, blah, blah. Yep. So stay sharp. I'm up to 68 overall. I don't think I'm going to, and I don't think I should make the NHL roster. Although I guess I could be a decent backup goalie. What happened to my mask? Why is it all just white? Alright, choose training. I don't know if, I don't know what's gonna go on. Might only do one. Yeah. Well, if I do another, no, I'm gonna just do that and do 3 rebound controls. Just to keep it perfect. Alright. Might have to do some more simulating. What's going on? Is it just simming itself up to a point? Is it simulating to next season? I never clicked it. Contract ready to go. Hey there, I have a contract, blah, blah, blah. Entry level, yeah. Continue. So what am I gonna get, like 900,000? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna cut it out here and jump to when I'm into something a little more interesting. Okay, we are finally here. That took forever. I noticed there's an option to auto-assign the training, but it says every week. I clicked on that and saw that as I clicked on it, and I'm okay with that, like during the off season if I get tired of doing that. But I was worried it would stay on. But there is a setting that you can change back in the settings that lets you do it again. So yeah, so that might be something I'll do in the off season. Although I really got my rebound control and speed up pretty well and pretty fast, and I'm happy about that. Alright, let's get ready for a new year. It's the start of a new year, and we here at the Columbus Blue Jackets are glad you are part of this organization. The rosters have yet to be determined. I'm going to leave that decision up to the coach, but in the meantime, get ready to see some new faces in the preseason. If you don't make the big club, you will play the year with the Erie Otters, as you can't play in the AHL this season. Yeah, that's what I was starting to think. So if I don't make it with Columbus, I'll go back to Erie, and I probably will, but we'll see. It's that time of year again. Don't worry, we already have you penned in on the pro roster. What? But over the next few games, we'll be putting all the players through the paces to see who's good enough to play for the Columbus Blue Jackets this year. Those that don't make the grade will stick with the Erie Otters for a while still. I'm already penned in? Okay. I'm up to 69 overall. I didn't notice it go up again. I don't know why it's processing. Simulating, let's choose training. So now I only have 8 hours. Now it becomes a little more difficult. Yeah, core training's down to 3 now. Oh, it's not giving me as much XP. It was giving me a tops of 300 and minimum, I think, is 150. Interesting. And stick side was 5 hours. I think glove was too. Let's see. I do need my vision up, and I could use getting my breakaway up, but breakaway costs 5, and I don't really want to do that. I don't know. I'm going to stick with rebound control and just work on that this week. And we'll go from there. There's my progress. I'm doing pretty dang good. Agility's up to 84. Agility's going to be my first thing maxed out, probably. I can't believe I'm already penned in. Wow, 3-0-1. We're doing good in the preseason. Are we still in the preseason? Oh, it says sim to next preseason. Bobrovsky's back. Okay, I didn't know he was injured. I wish there was injuries somewhere. I haven't seen any. I have 1 game played. Come on. I hate that. I want it to put me in. Just pop up saying, you're being replaced. Do you want to continue simming? Or you're replacing the starting goalie. Do you want to continue simming or intervene in the game? And I want that. That would be awesome. I mean, they already can let you simulate like 2 periods and then join in. Why not have something like that? Let's see. We got 1 more. This is the last one. Of course I pull it up when this is the last game. And we start against the Rangers. 2 straight games. Does it not show home and away? Do I have to really hover over? That seems like a flaw. So, oh, it says versus or at. Okay. So we're at home and then in New York. Alright, oh my gosh. I said, well, I'm going back to the Western Conference. I forgot Columbus is in the East now. I was wondering why we're facing all these East teams. Wow. That were so long in the West, and then I just forgot. Another preseason is coming on, blah, 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 yada, yada. We believe you'll see a lot of these players in the future. Yeah. Nothing about me, but that's okay. Still showing our preseason records. Wow, we went 3-0-1 and then dropped to 3-3-1. We dropped like the last 3 games. I don't know how many games I'm going to play. Let's look at the lines now that we're in the regular season. Foligno, Ryan Johansson. Oh, yes. Our team looks really good. Brandon Saad over from Chicago. Oh, yes. Looks pretty good. Really deep down the center. Defense, Murray, Savard, Ehrhoff, Johnson, Tootin, Connaughton. Hey, wasn't he on the Stars? I played with him in like, what was that? NHL 14 or NHL 13 Be a Pro? I don't remember. Goalies. Bobrovsky's going to be our starter. He's a great goalie. Let's look at his stats from last year. 05, 16, 2.4, 0.9. These stats are flawed. I can't see enough of them. Can't see. The goals against average, that's fine. 2.4, that's good enough. But 0.9, that could be 0.900 or 0.97. He could have been ridiculous, but I can't see that enough. He's already 28, dang. Alrighty, so I'm backing up Bobrovsky. I don't expect many starts. Let's simulate this first game. And unfortunately, somebody's... Oh my gosh, Bobrovsky's injured. It won't impact my role. Really? You're just going to call somebody up and start them instead? I would think that would impact my role either way. 4 hours. 4 hours. I've been doing too much of this. Now I don't know what to do. I'm going to just do 5-hole. Kind of need my reflexes going better. I am playing the second game of the season. Let's look at the lines because I want to see who is... I always hit right trigger because I see defense and offense and blah, blah, blah. He's backing me up. Elvis Merzlikins? I don't know. Huh. He was a 3rd round pick too. And he's a lot better at 78 overall. I should not be playing ahead of these guys. But I think, you know, it's going to be like the stats that really matter. They're not going to be looking, the AI coaching is not going to be looking at my overall. It's going to play into like real life where, well, you know how good somebody is, but you don't have a number on them. You don't have something you can just look at and see, oh, this guy's 81 in rebound control. This guy's 77 in 5-hole. There's not gonna be that. And I played in that first game, so there's already my kind of bad stats. That's annoying. I did get the win, though. We won? Wow. That's kind of nice. Overtime win. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up. I can't think of anything else to do. I'm going to have to edit my player, remember to customize all my crap. I'm so excited to be in the NHL. I don't know how much I'm going to start. I don't know how long. Can I look at how long? How long, what's his name's going to be out? No injuries. Okay, then. That's another flaw. I can't see injuries anywhere, although I guess I shouldn't be able to since I'm a player, but I still want to see it. I want to know how long he's going to be out. At least have the coach tell me. So I might be starting a lot here early, but I don't know. This game, I guess I will record since it will be my first career NHL game, and I can show off the improvements of my goalie and these semi-changes in the gameplay. Hopefully I have the settings right. I may have to tweak as we go along, but I think they're pretty solid. And hopefully this video isn't too long, and I hope you guys are excited. Hopefully I have some Columbus fans out there. And yeah, I'm so excited. Anyways, guys, trying to think of more stuff to say, but I shouldn't. I'll cover more in the next episode, which will be my first NHL game. And I'm Avalanche Fan 133, and I will talk to you guys later. Oh, he went for the glove. I thought he was going to go back to the blocker. I think I gave him a little room. Oh no, that's a turnover. Oh, that like hit me in the mask. It feels still so good to make that save. Cover it. Okay. Dumped in. I hate being number 10, and I can't change my number. Oh, apparently I stopped that. I've been able to react pretty fast. That's a turnover, but Talbot gets back and then gives it right back. Shot save. Don't know where it is. Okay. Goalie has it.